News 46 is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, police filed charges on a suspect who led them on a pursuit. A check is presented to No to Abuse, and the Pahrump Rotary volunteers build a wheelchair ramp. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, June 22nd, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. We have an update regarding the police pursuit that occurred on Monday. 22-year-old Cheyenne Adapor from La Jolla, California, has been charged with driving or disobeying a police officer with property damage, reckless driving, failure to maintain a travel lane, or improper lane change. On Monday at approximately 9 o'clock in the morning, the Nye County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an agency assist for Nevada Highway Patrol, who was in pursuit of a white BMW that had various traffic violations in the construction area of Highway 160 in Clark County. Deputies were informed that the vehicle was traveling northbound on Highway 160 near mile marker 21. Deputies and the on-duty sergeant initiated contact with the vehicle as requested by the Nevada Highway Patrol as it crossed into the Nye County line at mile marker 2. The vehicle failed to stop and continued to head northbound on Highway 160. The driver of the vehicle kept putting his hand out the window, signaling and pointing to the right shoulder. The driver was later identified as Cheyenne Peter Adapor. Adapor was observed crossing the fog line multiple times and would signal as if he was going to pull over but wouldn't. Multiple attempts were made to stop the vehicle with tire deflation devices, commonly referred to as stop sticks, which were not successful. Adapor, after purposely avoiding the stop sticks at Highway 160 and Winery Road, made an abrupt turn into the residential area east of that intersection. While fleeing into the residential area, Adapor endangered people who were walking along the side of the roadway, according to the police. Adapor continued eastbound on Winery Road and continued a blatant disregard for public safety, then turned south onto Rainbow. Once on the road Rainbow, the pursuit intervention technique, commonly referred to as the pit maneuver, was authorized to stop the vehicle from committing any more fallacious acts. After the pit maneuver was completed by Deputy Heather Trumbull successfully on the vehicle, Adapor was stopped at the intersection of Rainbow and Pashoots, where Adapor was apprehended and placed into custody. One deputy was transported to Desert View Hospital with minor injuries and was later released. Adapor was transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. Nevada Highway Patrol is also filing charges in relation to the violations that occurred in Clark County. Cheyenne Adapor was seen in court by Judge Sullivan yesterday. His bail has been set at $21,000. His next hearing will be on June 28th. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. 39-year-old Matthew Katz has been taken into custody for unauthorized practice of law, obtaining signatures by false pretense, and theft by false pretense over $3,500. It all started when the Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives received information that the suspect, Matthew Katz, was providing legal services and tax services to several members of our community. Katz claimed that he worked with a specific law firm in Pahrump, according to police, and that he had received approximately $4,700 from clients for legal services. The detective determined through the Nevada State Bar that Katz was not a lawyer in the state of Nevada. It was also determined that Katz did not provide any of the legal work for the money he obtained. Detectives spoke with Katz's alleged law partner and learned through this source that he was not his law partner and that he did not have a license to practice law. An arrest warrant was obtained. Katz was located in Henderson and taken into custody. A check for the amount of $500 was presented this morning to Sally Kerr from No to Abuse.
On behalf of the world famous Cuts and Do's, we put on a fundraiser for the No to Abuse shelter, and we've raised some money, and we want to present this check to you, Sally, for the No to Abuse shelter for $501.
I can't tell you thank you enough for how much this matters. World famous Cuts and Do's did a month-long fundraiser to benefit the shelter that No to Abuse has. And many of you know we have a shelter for victims of domestic violence where we literally offer women and children shelter and a literal roof over their head.
So where's this money going to go to? Do you have a certain fund that you're going to be putting it towards, or the general fund?
No, it will go directly to the shelter. So there are always needs as women come into that home. Women typically leave in a high risk situation. They don't typically get to take their belongings with them. If they do, it's a bag or two, but that shelter supplies all of their needs. So they're going to come with needs for household products, with needs for personal care products, with school supplies if their kids need school supplies, with everything that you can imagine a kid is going to need, and his mother, to get through the next day, and these funds go directly to that.
Well, Tony had an idea that we should help out the community, and she thought of the No to Abuse shelter. And we just approached our clients and told them we were having a fundraiser and would like if they would be involved, and made it fun for them. And had this raffle, and we had these beautiful baskets and purses full of hair care products and jewelry and Arbonne products that Dore sells, and all kinds of goodies, and even candy in them. And they just really got excited and bought tickets, and we picked a winner each week and called them up, and they came in and got their baskets, and we're thrilled.
Your Desert View Hospital Health Tip right after this break.